Hello.
So we thought we'd do a little bit of an introduction to who we are for those of you who are new to us. So we are Bump to Boob. I'm Laura.
And I'm Marion.
So I am a registered midwife and I have been for nearly 10 years now. And breastfeeding has actually been a massive passion of mine since I was a student midwife. And then I've gone on to breastfeed my own children for up to 2 years and still going at the moment. I've really enjoyed it. I've got a huge passion for it, and it's actually the reason why Mary and I met.
Yeah, so we met through our work in a local hospital, and where I've worked for over 17 years supporting women with breastfeeding. And again, got a huge passion for supporting others. And where I come from is that I've got 3 children. And I really struggled with breastfeeding. There was absolutely no support when I had them. So pain was normal for me. And sort of knowing what I know now, I certainly stopped breastfeeding long before I would have wanted to. And sort of trying to get rid of that guilt. But I know now that, you know, it was the lack of support that stopped me from being able to feed, not sort of me not being able to do it, because if you get to the point where you're dreading your baby waking to feed, then something's got to change.
Absolutely. And Bump to Boob came about when I was on maternity leave with my youngest, and we kept having these really exciting ideas about how we could give better breastfeeding support for more women. And we just decided to go for it, didn't we? And offer this service, which we have now, which means that we can see lots and lots of women antenatally, giving them all the information that we know helps you breastfeed for longer until you want to finish, really. So the antenatal workshop, we put a lot of love, a lot of information, a lot of time into to make sure that women are given all the information they need to be prepared and breastfeed for as long as they can.
Yeah, and it's really important that they have the support of someone that they're close to that can come along to the workshop as well, so that they get the same information, because that way they're a team. One knows how to support the other through it. And breastfeeding in the beginning can feel tough. You know, babies want to feed really often. And sometimes just somebody there who's close to you that can reassure you and say, can you remember, this is all normal. It can just get you through those little sticky spots, and before you know it, you're sort of breastfeeding responsibly, and you start then to enjoy that journey. But it can be a little bit tricky in the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that's why we also offer postnatal consultations. So if you are local to us, then please get in contact with us as soon as you need us. So for most women that have the antenatal workshop with us, they will then go on to have the postnatal consultation as like a follow-up rather than having it when they need it. And by having us straight away before there's challenges, it means that we can put things in place or make little tweaks before it impacts things like milk supply, weight loss or pain. And it really helps make that transition so much smoother.
It really does. So just always remember that breastfeeding should never be painful. You know, sometimes you'll get a little bit of sensitivity in the beginning when your body's getting used to your baby breastfeeding an awful lot. But if it starts to feel uncomfortable or painful, there's something not quite right, and having that really good quality professional support that can help you to resolve those issues before, you know, you start getting that sort of nipple damage, which can then sometimes lead to you sort of not being able to continue to breastfeed without resting your nipples. It makes a huge difference, and that's exactly where we come from. We want to support you to breastfeed your baby for as long as you want to, and you know, we'd love to help you on your journey.
So our recommendations to successful breastfeeding is Antenatal education, and get as much information as you can before baby comes.
Yeah, lots of skin to skin when your baby's first born.
Absolutely. A supportive birth partner who understands your breastfeeding goals and supports you along the way.
Yeah, making sure that you're looking for those early feeding cues and feeding your baby however many times they ask to be fed.
Making sure that you get early help. So please don't wait until things are really bad. Please don't put off seeing us. By investing today in really good support, you're going to have a much more beautiful, stress-free breastfeeding journey.
Yeah.